Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DAVC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Crazy movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look here at the volume, and volume really picked it up well above average. So a lot of eyeballs on this one going into next week, so let's map out some areas of support and resistance. First thing I'm going to do is just some house cleaning. I've done this analysis in the past, so sure, these lines still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that needs to come about is based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken, you want to see them act as support. So I'm just going to adjust that a little bit up so we can just call it 0.018. A little bit easier to remember than 0.0175. So 0.018 is going to be that initial level, and what I would call the ideal level. I mean, you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? Definitely if the price can stay above 0.018. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price were to drop below there, that doesn't mean everything's destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay above it, that'd be an impressive sign of power. Taking a step back and looking at all this from the bigger picture, so this certainly assumes that you have a broader time horizon on things, but that is where the purple line comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average, keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, that right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, the line itself, stays above that line, then the price itself, by definition, is, well, it's standing in an uptrend, and that's the name of the game. And that's why that is so powerful, because that line moves higher. So if the price is up above that line as it moves higher, well, then yeah, that's the epitome of an uptrend. And also why resistance levels just don't matter. Why do I say that? Well, because as long as the price continues to chip away and build those higher bases, then given enough time, everything else takes care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So I get it. It is fun and exciting to talk about breaking resistance levels and breaking new highs and all that good stuff. But really, all of that matters is building higher bases, because higher bases over time, the price has got nowhere else to go but eventually up and break those areas of resistance. Overall, though, what a move today. What a great way to close out the week. It'll be interesting to see if the bulls can build upon this momentum or not next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.